So that's the swag bag all the winners get, so it pays to be a winner, right? If you don't win, you don't get shit. This was the 14th year to have the GASP Branch Warren Classic here in Houston, Texas. So we're at the NRG Center. We had a line that I couldn't see the end of for almost 6 hours this morning. So we opened the doors at 7 a.m., started letting people in. And I didn't see an end of the line until about 11:30, probably, when the line finally, stopped, and then people kept, trickling in through the rest of the day.
25. It's really crazy. It's been like this since actually 6:30 this morning. We've had lines through here nonstop. So we got 3 or 4 going. It's nuts.
Yeah, I'm just glad that it's all coming together. Yeah. So especially after everything we went through in 2020, and we still had it last year, but we had to move to Fort Worth because it wasn't possible to have it in Houston. And so we moved it back up here, and then it's glad to see the city see the community, the city of Houston supporting us. So glad to be back home. So it's a very busy day for me. Most of the work is done before the show, but once I get here, like I say, I like to, kiss hands and shake babies, right? So I go around, basically meet, greet people. Always make a point to stop at every booth, thank all the vendors for supporting us, and which this year took a good portion of the day because we had such a large expo. And then you just meet and greet fans, A lot of people here. I've got a lot of fans. I've been very blessed over the years to have some really great people that support me. And so I take time to talk to everyone, sign autographs, and take pictures. So that's and then in addition to all of that, you always have to deal with contest stuff, So the judges need something, backstage need something, they need something at the front. You've always got to be available to take care of any situations or problems that might arise. We're here in Houston, Texas at the NRG Center at the 2021 rendition of the GASP Branch Warren Classic. My boy Johnny's here.
It's your boys again.
We back. Where you at? So hey, I want to give a big shout out to everybody here in Houston in the bodybuilding community that's come out to support this show. I believe it's probably the biggest event of the year here in Texas. Have a tremendous turnout. So all I got to say is we back.
That's right, man. This is awesome. And I said before, earlier when we did our promo that it's exciting for me to do something with my workout partner that's been my partner for over 20 years. And now, after the gym, we're here at the Branch Warren Classic putting it on. I'm able to bring a little bit to the show also and add on. So that's a great pleasure and a blessing in its own self. Man, if you guys ain't here, get your ass up and drive on down to Houston. I don't care where you're at. I would come here if I was here to see me. Don't I always say that? But it's true. We'll see you here. The people of Houston really showed up to support us. It is the biggest event in the state of Texas this year. So we've had more attendees, more competitors total than any other show in the state this year. So thank you to Houston and thank you to everybody in the
the GASP community, as well as the bodybuilding fitness community in Texas and around the country that travel to show off and support this event. So here we're at the GASP booth. Obviously, it's the GASP Branch One Classic. GASP has been supporting this show for the past 12 years, out of the 14 years we've had it. So big shout out and thank you to GASP and Better Body and MJ. Thank you for supporting it and helping it make it what it is. Thank you to the GASP community for turning out, supporting this, and all the guys that came. I think we had about 14 ambassadors that showed up from the Houston area, in addition to the home staff. And we got Henry over here hiding out. What's up, Henry?
Hello, hello.
Of course, we got Nick here behind the camera. Who's always behind the camera. So thank you to everybody. You know, I teamed up with GASP 12 years ago. It's when I came aboard with GASP, and right off the board, they agreed to support the show. Our show was very small the first year, and you know, as I grew, my brand, my career took off. So did GASP. You know, it became an international brand over 100 countries. And the Branch One Classic has grown every year. It got bigger and bigger and bigger until we're the largest in the state now. So thank you to GASP, Michael. Thank you, brother. We got a lot of good things coming, and we're going to get even better together. At the end of the day, that's why I do all this. You know, I provide a platform where athletes can come, get trained for, get on stage, compete. And like I said, when I kicked off the show, I started a long time ago on a stage just like this. You know, amateur show and novice as a teenager. I worked my way up and I became a pro and eventually made it to the top of the sport. So every year we have people from this competition that go on to turn pro and I move on. I mean, Hunter Labrada being one of them, you know, it wasn't that long ago. He was on the stage winning the overall. Now he's one of the top pros in the sport. So and there's been many others before him. Man, we have some really good athletes on stage, men and women tonight. We have some girls in the wellness, you know, probably good enough to go pro, you know, before the year's over. That's a great turnout for men's bodybuilding.
I did come in with confidence. I did come in with hard work that I know I've accomplished, but to have this in my hand right now and being here, I'm thankful to the Lord. That's amazing. Thank you guys.
I think it was about 50-50, you know, men to women, which is usually it's about a 60-40 split in most shows with women outnumbering men. And so this year the men really stepped up and got on stage. And then consequently we have some great athletes that are going to be on the stage tonight. So man, we got it kicked off here, man. We got the men on stage. So the men really stepped it up this year, man. Both shows, it's about a 60-40 split with women outnumbering men. This year is right at 50-50. So a lot of guys stepped up, man. We have a lot of classic bodybuilders this year and open class bodybuilders, man, and some really good quality ones. So the guys that get pumped up right now, looks like we got classic getting on deck, getting ready to go up. Hey guys, we're backstage, the GASP 2021 Branch One Classic. We got the classic bodybuilders on deck, about to go up, rock the stage. What's up guys, hit a pose. I love promoting. I remember I did it the first time 14 years ago, and I liked it. It was a new challenge, and you know, it's bodybuilding, right? I don't care what class and division you do, it's just bodybuilding. I love powerlifting. I'm an athlete. I love to compete. So, you know, putting on a show that for me was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it, and I look forward to it every year. You know, I usually the night before I don't sleep much, and for a lot of reasons, but mainly because I'm excited and want to make sure that all the hard work pays off, and you know, see what kind of athletes we have show up. First of all, vendors are important because vendors support the show, right? And as a promoter, if you don't have support from vendors and from people attending the show, then you can't put the show on. If you can't put a show on, you don't have a sport. So all three are essential. You got to have competitors, obviously, which is most important. Number two, you have a promoter who's willing to put on the show and take that risk. And then number 3, you got vendors and spectators that show up and support the show, so that it makes it possible. So everybody shows up and supports it. It turns into a great event. It makes it even better than it could be, or it would be for the competitors. And at the end of the day, it's all about those men and women on stage up there. Class 1 Classic in Houston, Texas, at the Energy Center. We do things bigger and better in Texas, and this is the biggest badass motherfucking show in the state. Yeah, baby! We had an amazing turnout today. We'll say thank you to the GASP community, the bodybuilding fitness community, and everybody in Houston that came out and supported this show. So biggest show Texas has had probably, I know it is since the pandemic, biggest show in the state of Texas this year. So thank you to everybody who showed up and supported us.